So every now and then, people, a movie comes along that's just like every other movie in that genre that you've seen comes along, but this time the title of it is so awesome. You just have to give it a go. It's so awesome. War Machine, people. War Machine. Good moves. War Machine. All right, so War Machine is really an awesome title. It really is. It stars Alan Ritchson. I always get his name wrong. But he plays a soldier. I don't even think he has a name in this. I think he's just number 81. And it's like every movie you've ever seen. You've seen this type of character before. He's played this type of character before, where there's a tragedy. He loses somebody, and I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to say who it is, but there's foreshadowing all over the place. I mean, as I'm watching this in the beginning of the movie, it's kind of like in a scary movie where if someone says, I'll be right back, the whole joke where they're not coming back. Well, in like a war movie like this, it's like a soldier war movie, sci-fi action to it. Get to that in a second. But in a war movie, if you have like a touching moment and like you say, hey, we're going to get to do this thing with each other. It's going to be awesome. We've always wanted to do this. I love you so much, man. I love you. If you have a moment like that, somebody dying. Somebody dying ain't going to be the main character. All right, somebody dying. And that's what happens here. There's so much foreshadowing. I did not expect this person to die so quickly. Very quickly. But then it's like any other movie like this you've seen. This character's now forlorn. He's lost in himself. Kind of crazy, messed up in the head because of this loss. And now he's training for this program. And, it's one of those training in the military where like you have to see this, that everybody's just badass. Everyone is tough as nails, right? So you have all the training underwater, the training in fire, the training in the rain, the training in the snow, they're beating each other up. Everyone's just tough as nails, right? You know the type of movie. You've seen it. And so you have that going on. There's a montage of this happening, of training. The person who's messed up in the head, Alan Ritchson's character, 81, the commanding officers don't like him because he's a little bit messed up in the head, a little bit crazy. He's too crazy. He's unhinged. But hey, they're going to send him on a mission anyway, eventually. And he goes on this mission with all this new team. And they find this war machine. And it's like an alien. That's where the sci-fi comes in. It's like some sort of alien war machine. It kind of looks like a transformer without a head is what it kind of looks like. And there's a lot of death, a whole lot of death, a lot of destruction, a lot of people getting blown apart and whatnot, except for Alan Richardson character, 81. He's totally indestructible. He's invincible, man. He survives fire. He drowns like 3 times. Missiles are fired at him. Nothing. He's fine. I think one point something like shrapnel gets caught in his leg and he pulls that out. But even then, he's fine. He's like Alan Richardson is indestructible. He should be the war machine. He's not, but you could just call him the war machine. So you've seen this movie before. Then there's this big obstacle, this big, in some war movies, it's just the big army that they have to fight. Or in this case, the sci-fi creature that you got to fight, and he finds a way to fight the sci-fi creature, and then the movie kind of ends. That's it. But, people, I'll say this. A lot of great action in this movie. Great action. A lot of the explosions, like I talked about, all that. Worthy of the title War Machine. It's just like anything else you've ever seen, though. It's like there's nothing really special about it. There could have been. And that's why I'm kind of downgrading this a little bit. I had fun with the movie. I enjoyed all the action. It's just it get boring at parts because you've seen this movie tons and tons of times. They don't really spend any time character development. So these people were getting blown apart. I have no connection to them whatsoever. I don't care about them. I don't know their names. And even if I did, it would just be a name of a number, I guess. So I feel like they missed the boat there. And the movie takes itself way too seriously. I mean, it's ridiculous action that I love, but it's ridiculous, and the movie doesn't really acknowledge that. And I feel like had they just leaned into the ridiculousness and had more fun with this movie, I feel like it could have been something special. Instead, it's just like any movie you've ever seen before. So I'm giving it a grade C+. C+. I forgot to mention that you have these soldiers that are going after something called Ranger Scrolls. And that's a real thing. I had to look it up. Ranger Scrolls. It just sounds fake. But, so they're on this quest, really, to gain these Ranger Scrolls. And a movie that's way too long. Way too long. You could have had Alan Ritchson in the beginning of the movie with this person with all the foreshadowing. I love you, man. Well, we're never gonna die. We're gonna accomplish all our dreams. Oh no, you're dead. Oh no, there's so much blood. You're dead. Ah, I'm for Lord. And then he goes to the military base, and the commanding officers don't like him because he's getting a little bit unhinged and he's not quite following authority. They hate him. Well, I hate you too, but we're gonna give you, even though we hate you and you're kind of crazy, we're going to give you this team anyway. And the team goes out in the middle of the woods, and there's all this war machine explosion. They meet this big alien thing. Oh, no, you're dead. Oh, sure, you're dead. Sure, you're dead. Ah, how am I going to defeat you? Now I know how to defeat you. Ah, I'm fighting you. Ah, I'm indestructible. And then you get to the end, and then Alan Richardson gets all the Ranger Scrolls. Oh, see, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I hope that Alan Richardson gets like his chance to be like a Jason Statham type or a Rock type, but she needs the right movies. These movies have been craptastic. I hope he gets that chance, but you got to keep it tight. Oh, sure you're dead, sure you're dead, sure you're dead.